When I was younger, I was always doing break and enters. Like all the time, man, you know, I was fucking dirty on a break. I loved it. Like the older boys from my area, they just used to always, they used to like call me break and enter, you know? Like, you look, was that you that done that? And I'm like, yeah, having a laugh, you know? Like, and then, yeah, I just got the, like, people just used to call me Enter. And I don't know, it just sort of stuck. Like my actual rap name is Break and Enter. That's what I first called myself when I started rapping, Break and Enter. But then I just shortened it, you know, to Enter. So I was gonna call myself Break, but there's a graffiti writer. His name's Break, so I can't steal his name, you know. So I just come up with Enter, and then yeah, like that's how I got my name. I was always just breaking into shit when I was a kid, cars and real estate agents and all that sort of stuff, just stupid shit. But yeah. I was always doing them. Got pinned for a couple of them as well. I'm a father, really. I work, I have a job, and on the side I do music. I didn't grow up in Sydney. I was actually born in Western Australia, in Kalgoorlie. And then I left there when I was 2. And me and my mum and my brother, we moved to Newcastle, like a little town just near Newcastle called Maitland. And I was there till I was about 10, but the childhood, my mum was an alcoholic, in and out of like rehab, had like, you know, on and off battles with drugs, thought she could find God, didn't work, and then went back to find God again, didn't work. Grew up in like the whole housing system, so like anybody that's lived in that situation knows what that can be like. But it was like, you know, my mum did the best she could with us boys, you know what I mean? Like, we never went without. She done the best she could. She was like a perfect mum. We had a pretty good, like, we had a good childhood, you know? Even though we had like bad times, we still had a good childhood. And then when I was about 10, yeah, she passed away, and then I moved up to Sydney with my auntie. My mum always told me, you know, like, when I was a kid, I remember things vaguely. She always told me, you know, like, just make sure you're always there for your kids, you know, like, you've got to be the man that your dad wasn't. So I try to be the best dad I can just for her, you know, like, I got 5 kids, and like, unfortunately, she'll never ever get to meet any of them. So I've got to, you know what I mean? I've got to stick by what she said as stepping up to the plate and being a dad for them kids. So the impact that she had was just, it was a lot. Like,